Hello and welcome to this tutorial for users of Microsoft Word 2016 for the Mac. In this tutorial we're going to look at a few tools that will help you search and work with documents and also automate document creation and editing. The first thing we'll look at is finding information in a document, and to do that I'm going to go to the View tab first of all and click on the Navigation pane. And that opens up the navigation pane on the left of the document window, and you've seen the page navigation previously. You can simply click on the page to jump to it, as you can see there. But what I'm going to focus on here is the search and replace options, and to do that I'm going to click on the small magnifying glass button there, the fourth one along from the left. Click and you will see there we have the find and replace options. Finding information in a Word document is the same as finding information in a web browser if you've done that before. So all you need to do is bring up the search dialog and type in the word you're looking for. In this case I'm looking for the word screen, and as I type that you can see the results automatically update on the left, and in the main document window all the words that match my search entry are highlighted in yellow as well. You can use these search results as a navigation tool as well. So if I, for example, scroll down to the bottom of those results and click on the bottom one there, you will see there the second page. I've got the final entries where the word screen appears. And if you look carefully, you'll see that the highlighting is a slightly different color. So the selected item has a darker yellow compared to the unselected search result. And as I click through those search results and come back up the document, you'll see how the highlighting jumps from word to word. I'll click back into that search box again and replace the word screen with the word venue. So again my search will update to show the new results, and this time I only have two, as you can see. And what I'd like to do here is replace the word venue with the word screen. So instead of venue 1 I have screen 1, then screen 2 and so on. So I've got my search result first of all, and in the next box down this is my replace box. So I click into that one and type in the word that I'm going to replace venue with, and that's going to be the word screen. And having typed that, I have the option of either replacing a single occurrence, the highlighted occurrence, or replace all occurrences. Well, as I only have two occurrences of venue and I do want to replace both of them, I'm going to say replace all, and when I click on that you'll see both the words immediately replaced in the document. Now how about if I change my mind and want to reverse that change? Well, at the moment I could just click the undo button, but let's say it wasn't as easy as that and I've come back to the document the following day. Well, what I would need to do here first of all is search for the word screen. So again just type in screen and we get these search results, as you can see. And here, as well as the words that I do want to replace, I've also got within the search results lots of occurrences that I don't want to change. Now of course here I could just simply edit the document directly and type in the word venue and overtype the word screen. However, I'm going to use the find and replace dialog box to solve the problem. So I've searched for screen, I've found the ones I'm looking for, and I need to replace that with the word venue again. So I'm going to replace the original word. Next I need to select the occurrence of the word that I want to replace. So if I look down my search results, you will see there screen 1 capacity 150 is the first one I want to replace. So I click on that, you'll see that becomes highlighted on the document, and I simply click the single replace button and screen 1 becomes venue 1. I then come down to screen 2, as you can see there in the window, and again just check the entry is highlighted on the main document window and again click replace. Before I close the navigation pane I want to remove all the highlighting, and to do that I simply click into the search box again, press the delete key so nothing is highlighted on the document. I can then close the navigation pane and continue to work on my document. I'll do one more example of find and replace. I'm going to switch to another document now. So if I click on the window menu and I'm going to come to this movie screening information document. Again I'll click on the view tab and click on navigation pane to bring up the navigation pane options. Click on the search button there, and this time I'm going to search for the price, which is in the second column from the right, the £4 value, and I'd like to replace that with £3.95. so I'm going to type in £4 in the search box, and you can see there all those values updated, including, by the way, this one below, which is a different format, so we'll need to fix that later on. However, I'm going to come back to the replace box and type in there 3.95. It's my new price. Click on replace all, and you'll see there that they've all updated in the column, which is the price column on the table. But if we look at the paragraph below, you'll see the problem one there, which is 3.95.00. So I'd have to manually edit that. Simply click at the end of the second zero, and I'll just use the back delete key to fix that. So be careful when you're doing things like find and replace that you don't inadvertently create problems in documents when you're trying to fix problems. Of course, it's always a good idea to proofread any document you create and make sure that what the document says is what you intended to say. Again, I'll just close that find and replace dialog. And next we're going to look at something called AutoCorrect. And to do that, I'm going to bring up another document, and I'll show you a few of the ways that Microsoft Word will fix errors you didn't even realize that you had made. So for example, let's say you keep the shift key held down a little bit too long as you type. So if I type the word the, hold down the shift key for capital T, accidentally keep it held down and type capital H as well, and then release the shift key, press the letter E. So I've got capital T, capital H, lowercase e. Obviously I didn't intend that, and if I was typing quickly I may not even notice it, but when I press the space bar you will see that Word automatically fixes that error for me. I'll delete that word and we'll look at another example. Let's say this time I forget to capitalize the first letter, so I type in THE, all lowercase, then press the space bar. Again, Word fixes that problem and capitalizes the first letter of the sentence. And Word will do other things as well. So for example, if I continue to type my sentence here, and then I'm going to type the word Monday, forget to capitalize the word Monday, press the space bar, Word will fix that as well by applying a capital M. So there are quite a few of these automated features built into Word, and I'm going to show you where you can find those and how you can use them to your advantage. And to find AutoCorrect, you go to the Word menu and click on Preferences. And in the Word Preferences dialog, in the Authoring and Proofing Tools section, over on the right there you will see AutoCorrect. So if I click on that, those are my AutoCorrect options. And you can see here some of the things I've discussed, which is correcting two initial capitals, capitalizing first letters of sentences, names of days, and so on. If you don't want to use any of the AutoCorrect options, you can simply uncheck the automatically correct spelling and formatting as you type option. So remove the check from that, and that turns everything off. In the case of AutoCorrect, most of the things here are helpful, and you'd probably want to leave them all switched on. You'll see an option here called Replace Text as you type, with a box called Replace and With, and I'm going to show you an example of that now. If I just first of all close the dialog and go to the window menu and come back to my movie screening information document, and I'm going to select the name of my sales manager, his title and the company name, and I'm going to type Ctrl and C to copy, and then going to go back to the Word menu, click Preferences, come again to AutoCorrect. And if you look in the With box, you'll see that what I've just copied is shown in that box. Now you can't see all of it, but it is all there, I promise you. And in the Replace box, I'm going to type in the word Arthur and the letter T. So all I need to do is click on the Add button at the bottom there. So let's click Add. I'm going to close the dialog, come back to my document, and I'm going to delete the selected items there. And we can now test my AutoCorrect entry by typing Arthur T. And as soon as I press the Enter key, you will see that AutoCorrect fills in the rest for me. Let's go back to AutoCorrect again. So again, come back to the Word menu, come to Preferences, and again AutoCorrect. And if we come to that replacement section, you'll see the table here of all the options. And as I scroll down, you can see all the words that will automatically be replaced without you intervening. So what you'll see mostly is common spelling errors on the left and the correct spelling on the right. So if you accidentally type differences in the way that's shown here on the left, Microsoft Word will automatically replace it with the correct spelling on the right. And these are things that you may not even notice as you're typing. There's another automated feature called Auto Text, and we'll take a look at that now. So if I click on Auto Text, and here you'll find a list of items that instead of being automatically replaced as with AutoCorrect, what Microsoft Word will do is look at what you're typing, and if it matches anything in the list here, you will see a pop-up appear on the document which you can either accept or reject. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to create an auto text entry. So I'll click in the entry box here and type in the words all the best. And then click on the add button. If you see the dialog, do you want to redefine the building block entry? Simply click yes, and then the dialog is automatically closed. So if I come to the end of my document, and instead of regards, I'd like to type all the best, I would type A-double-L. Nothing's appeared yet. Type the space and then the letter T, and there you can see that Word has recognized the auto text entry and given me a pop-up which I can accept now by pressing the enter key, which I will do. So press enter, and there's the auto text entry added to the document. And that completes this look at tools there to help you work with documents, find and replace information, and create those autocorrect and auto text entries. I hope you found some things there that are useful and you can apply to the documents that you're working on. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.